Hey guys, welcome to a new video on Cryptophonics. In this video, we'll be discussing a day trading strategy. So, this right in front of us is the 15 minutes chart of Bitcoin. We'll be doing some changes on the chart to identify the signals. The first thing we'll be doing is we'll be changing our candles to Heikin-Ashi candles. After selecting Heikin-Ashi candles, we'll go to the indicators tab and we'll be using two indicators over here. The first one will be parabolic star, and the second one will be RSI, relative strength index. Further, we'll be making some changes. We'll go to RSI settings. We will be removing the upper band, lower band of the Bollingers. Then the RSI upper band will be removed, RSI lower band will be removed, RSI background fill will be removed. Over here in RSI middle band, first of all, we'll select proper lines, increase the thickness. Okay, yeah. So now we are done. Now coming to the signals part. What RSI and parabolic SAR both indicates is the strength of the momentum. If the RSI level is above the 50 mark, the strength of the movement towards the bullish side or the upper side is said to be higher than the strength of the movement towards the lower side. Similarly, when a crypto is trading above the SAR level, it is said to be in a strong up move. But as I have already told many times, in today's scenario, what we can't do is rely upon a single indicator. We need to confirm the signal of one indicator from the other one so that we can be 90% assured about our trades. Now, what the strategy is, when when the candle is below the SAR, it is a signal to sell given by the SAR. Whereas when the RSI level is below the 50 mark, the RSI is giving us a signal to sell. So we will be combining both these, and at the junctures where both the confirmations are being given to us, we will be initiating a trade. Unless and until both the confirmations are given, we will not be initiating a trade. I'll repeat it again. When the price is below the SAR level and the RSI level is below the 50 mark, this is a signal to short. We will be shorting only if both the points are satisfied. Like if you look right over here, the price of the Bitcoin is below the SAR level, also the RSI being below the 50 mark. This generating a signal to sell. What we observe is a good downfall. If someone would have sold over here around the levels of 39,400, the low was still 38,112. Similarly, what's going to be a buy signal for us? If the price is above the SAR level and the RSI level is above the 50 mark. If the price is above the SAR level and RSI level is above the 50 mark, this will be a signal to buy. We will be going long in these cases. Now, if you look right over here, Bitcoin 6th March is generating a buy signal for day trading. As we have seen that from this level of 38,270s, it has already went till 38,545, even a high of 38,960 has been made. Okay. Also, what we need to know about the SL, we will be setting the SL in case of short trades above the previous day's high. If the previous day's high is breached, we will be closing our short position. Whereas in case of a long position, we will be keeping previous day's low as our SL. So that's what the SL part is. Now, look over here. This point, the price went above the SAR level. Also, the RSI is above the 50 mark. This being a signal to buy, go long. If someone would have went long here, the level was of 39,000. Up move was seen till 39,600 levels. Okay, let's look over here. The price is below the SAR level, but the RSI is above the 50 mark. Both the indicators are contradicting each other's signal here. RSI is giving us a signal to buy, whereas the SAR is giving us a signal to sell. We will not be initiating a trade here. We will be initiating a trade only if both the signals are in union. If both the signals are not the same, we'll not be initiating any trade. Okay, if we look over here, the price is above the SAR level and the RSI being above the 50 level mark is also giving us a signal to buy. What we observe is a up move from this point to this point. The buy signal was generated around 39,300 levels, and the up move lasted till 39,700 levels. Also, if you look over here, the price is above the SAR, but the previous day's low has been violated. Therefore, this is a signal to exit from the trade. Right here. Okay, I already discussed this case. Right here, again, the signals are not in the same direction. Therefore, will not be initiating a trade. This one, right in front of us, the price is above the SAR and the RSI being above the 50 level mark, both giving us a signal to buy. From this point to this point, an up move was observed from 39,000 levels to 39,500 levels. Also, if you look over here, previous day's high has been reached 39,467, 39,327. That's the area in which the candle was formed. Therefore, as the previous day's low is breached, we will be exiting from the trade. Okay, so if you look over here, this point, the RSI is above the 50 level mark and the SAR is giving us a signal to sell. But we will not be initiating a trade here because both the indicators are in opposite nature. Okay, now let's look over here. RSI giving us a signal to buy. Same thing is being done by the parabolic SAR result. A small up move was seen in this case, not a big up move. Okay. Okay, let's look over here. If we look right over here, RSI touching the 50 level mark, parabolic SAR generating a buy signal, result a ticklish up move was seen, not a big up move was seen. So what this tells us, 50 is a no level, 50 is a no trade zone. 50 needs to be broken in either directions so that a trade can be initiated. Okay, now this is a no trade level. Keep that in mind. Unless and until 50 level is breached by the RSI, will not be initiating a trade. Okay, look over this point. RSI generating a sell signal because it is below the 50 level. SAR is also giving us a signal to sell. What we observe is a good downfall. But if you see over here, at this point, the previous day's high is broken. Therefore, we will be exiting from our trades here. So this one from 40,765 levels to 39,200 levels. Okay. Here, parabolic SAR generated a signal to buy, but RSI being below the 50 level mark is giving us the opposite signal. Therefore, we will not be initiating any trades. Okay. This point over here, parabolic SAR gave us a signal to sell as the price is trading below the levels of parabolic SAR. RSI being below the 50 level mark, a downfall was seen, sell signal generated, downfall observed. Okay, let's look over this point here. RSI above the 50 level mark, parabolic SAR generating a signal to buy. From this point over here to this point over here. As the previous day's low is breached over here, we'll be exiting the trade here. From 41,368 to 41,691,600. Profit of somewhat around 200 points. Okay, this right in front of us. Parabolic SAR giving us a signal to sell as the price is below the parabolic SAR's level. RSI also giving us a signal to sell as the RSI is below the 50 level mark. What we observe is a downfall. Now after this point, the previous day's high was breached, we'll be exiting the trade here. What we observe is 42,300 to 41,500 of 800 points downfall was seen. Okay, let's look over here. RSI above the 50 level mark, parabolic SARs also giving us a signal to buy from this point to this point. As the low was breached, we'll be exiting the trade here from the levels of 42,000 to 42,600. 600 points up move. Now, if we look over this point here, RSI is below the 50 level mark and the parabolic SAR is above the price, giving us a signal to sell. This one being a sell signal resulted in a good down move. Now let's check it on some other charts. Also, I want to clarify something here. This can be used for swing trading as well. I'll be discussing it in my further videos how we can use this strategy for swing tradings. But as I've already told, the swing trading strategies or the day trading strategies only differ in one thing, that is the time frame that we use. The same day trading strategy, if we change the candle's time duration, we can be using it for different aspects, for different prospects. Okay, now let's go to Ethereum and check if the pattern works there. Ethereum. Okay, the same setup will be used. Okay, let's right in front of us this one. RSI being below the 50 level mark, parabolic SAR giving us a signal to sell. What happened? A downfall was seen as the signals are in the same nature, of the same nature. Now, if you look over here, this point, something around this point, we would have exited from our trades because this candle breaches the previous day's high. Okay, so what we see is from 2640 levels, from 2642, 2640 levels, a downfall till 2598. Okay, so this point over here, first of all, this point over here, the RSI is touching the 50 level mark. No trades will be initiated. But if we move further ahead, what we'll see is RSI declines. It moves below, it slides below the 50 level mark. So this point is a sell. We'll be selling here and exiting around this point. So what we see is a downfall from 2661, 2665 to 2636, 2635. This point over here, a buy signal was generated, RSI above the 50 level mark and price trading above the SAR. Result of the buy signal, up move. This should have been our exit point as the previous day's low is being breached from 2656 to 2670. Now this The parabolic SAR is giving us a signal to sell, but the RSI is telling us something different. No trade zone. We will not be initiating a trade here. Also, this point over here, the parabolic SAR is giving us a signal to buy, but the RSI is going against the parabolic SAR. Therefore, we will not be initiating a trade here. This point over here, parabolic SAR trading below the price, providing it a support, and RSI above the 50 level mark, showing us the strength of the movement. Buy signal generated from this level to this level. As the previous day's lows is breached, we will be exiting from our trade. From 2645 to 2670. Okay, so this point over here, as the RSI slides below the 50 and the parabolic SAR is above the price, this being a signal to sell. What we observe is a downfall. Okay, so this is it for this video. In my further upcoming videos, I'll show you how we can use this strategy for swing tradings. So for more such content, stay tuned with this. Thank you.